So I just got back from a trip to the thrift store. I went to a Goodwill nearby and I found a bunch of great stuff, primarily for my bedroom makeover, but I think also for throughout the apartment. So let me show you what I got. So for the most part, I picked up picture frames. I wasn't really looking for the actual art inside of the picture frames, but just for the frames themselves so that I can fill them with my own art. This is to add some artwork to the bedroom as we don't have many frames remaining after my gallery wall project. And there's still a lot of art that I want to add in the bedroom and throughout the apartment. So I took this opportunity to get a bunch of inexpensive used frames that I can repurpose with art that I either already have or source from elsewhere. So first up are a couple of larger frames. Looks like these ones are 19 by 16, so 2 of those. I also wanted to get some that were in sets so that if I want them to be matching, they already go together. These were $9.99 each. And then another set of large frames that I got are these bamboo wood frames, which I really liked. Thought they were unique and I like this wood tone. It kind of goes with the wood tones that I'm going for in the bedroom. So I thought these were actually quite nice. I think they're just kind of interesting and different. So again, set of 2, and these were also $9.99 each. And then the last matching set that I got was this set of shadow boxes. These are 11 by 14, actually still in their packaging, so they're pretty much brand new. And these were $5.99 each. This is actually related to another project that I want to do in the apartment around my fiance's desk. And so when I saw that these were there and that we had already been talking about doing a shadow box project, I thought this was perfect. What a steal, $5.99 each to grab these shadow boxes. So this will be a fun project for later. And then I got a few more mismatched frames in a variety of sizes. This first one, I do like the wood frame. Again, I'm not focused on the prints themselves. I'll swap that out, but this does have a nice mat. This one was also $5.99. Now this one is also $5.99, just a plain black one with a white mat. It is broken with the stand, but I would intend to be hanging this on the wall anyway, so that doesn't matter. I can just cut that off. These all definitely have some imperfections, but that's no big deal. It's worth it to purchase something secondhand and at such a deep discount. And then here's another one. I think that's a similar size. This one was also $5.99. I thought this was a good, simple one, again with a mat, which is great to have. And then the last picture frame I got, this one was actually $9.99, even though it was smaller, but I think because it is kind of it's in better condition and because it's a little bit more special, but I really liked this wood with some gold, has nice beveling. I just thought this was a really pretty one and could take a simple piece of art and really elevate it. Plus it was a smaller size, which I liked for the variety. Okay, that's all the frames. And then the other items I got are here. So these are a variety of styling items. So I got a couple of vases. These were both $5.99. I just wanted some simple, clear, but had a little bit of detail vases for fresh flowers or dried flowers to put in various spaces in the apartment. I don't already have many vases. This really cute lantern was only $3.99. I loved the star cutout details and the little stars on the glass. Now this is in pretty poor condition. It's very rusty and dirty, but I think that with a little bit of elbow grease, I can clean this up, maybe even spray paint it, something just to sort of bring it back to life, put a candle in it and either have it outside on our balcony or as a styling piece somewhere inside the apartment. I just thought it was a really cute lantern and a great deal at such a low price of $3.99. And then I got a few different kind of tray dish pieces to put on a tabletop, kind of corral things or use as a styling piece. I got this kind of cool glass shell kind of tray, which I thought would be really pretty on a coffee table or entry or something. This was $9.99. And then this really simple gold tray. This was $9.99, again, to put on a coffee table and then place some items in as just a nice styling piece, as well as this silver tray, which was $4.99. I liked that it kind of had these shell details. Needs to be cleaned up a bit, but can easily be done. And again, could be nice on a coffee table or as a serving plate. But since we live by the beach, I thought the shell detail was kind of cute. And then the last thing I got was this basket, which I don't see the tag on it, so I don't remember if it was $5.99 or $9.99, probably $9.99. But this was just a great kind of wicker basket. Okay, so all of those items, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 frames, 2 vases, 3 trays, a lantern, and a decent sized basket totaled $126.83. I think that's a pretty incredible deal. Even just for the 10 frames alone, that would mean they would be like $12 each. That's such a good deal, but I also got all of these other accessories and styling pieces that can add some fun elements to my spaces. And it feels so good to do that secondhand. You know, I could easily have popped into Target or Home Goods or Michael's for these frames, for these trays, for these decor pieces, for the basket. Any of these items I could have found at any of those big box stores. Probably would have walked away with a $300 receipt in that case. Plus, it just feels so much more sustainable and satisfying to do it secondhand. It's good for your wallet, it's good for the environment, and gives your home a little bit more character. So, really excited about all of these finds, and I'm excited to show you how I can incorporate them into my home and make them feel fresh and new and personalized to my space. So stick around to see where all these items land in my home.